Greetings, ladies and germs of planet Earth and beyond. King Zero Phoenix here, and you probably noticed, hey, well, look at that! You can see his face and know what he looks like now. I'm going to be trying recording my videos with something a little different this time around. Now I actually know how to get my face into the game. As you can see, the Cuttlefish update has been released. Now we actually have this little adorable, whatever you call it, as a companion. From what I gather, its eggs can be found virtually everywhere. Don't mind this is just me and my personal time. If I remember correctly... yes. Trying to figure out how to... I know what we're going to do. Let's just... Bleh! Sorry. Spasm when I'm nervous. And another reason that this is even possible for me now, I actually recently acquired a second monitor. That's what I'm staring at the moment. Truth be told, this is a little different for me since I've only been have to stare at the screen, never directly at the camera. So this is a little different for me. It's gonna take me some getting used to, since I'm just looking directly at me right now. Don't mind that. This is my first time actually including my own face into my recording, so I don't really know how this is going to turn out. But I thought since I'm the one making these videos, I thought you'd actually like to see the face behind who's making these. Supposing that any of you actually do watch these. I'm surprised the developers have time to make these little minor updates. Or not minor, since the game is getting closer and closer to completion. I can hardly wait. This is just the first step of my upgrading my channel. I will plan on getting maybe an outro song from somewhere. The one I was going for was Monody by the Fat Rat, since the music itself sounds so appropriate for an outro, but I'm still trying to figure out how to get music into this without, mixing everything up. Plus, if memory serves, I think that's a copyrighted song, so I'll just have to think of something else. I'm still just a rookie YouTuber, but I'm starting to get better, so this is exciting for me. Just make sure that's still working. I don't know why, but I've been having a lot of technical difficulties. Just so much as one single jack comes unplugged, everything just falls apart. There we are. Ah, yes. Got my laser cutter. LifePod 4, I can't get to there yet, because I may have the rad suit, but that's pure Leviathan territory, and I have no interest in going near there just yet. Reginald. Oh. The mobile vehicle bay. That's what I was going for. Lubricant and a power cell. Lubricant, I think I can get from... just one creepvine seed cluster, that's what I need. Power cell, 2 batteries, and silicone rubber. Looks like I'm gonna need 3 creepvine seed clusters. Half the distance. Well, I got work to do. 3 million credits. That's complete BS. Here I am, is trying to survive on an aquatic, waterlogged planet, and yet they're already billing me for the materials I have to scavenge? Alright, no more dilly-dallying. Cannonball! Casa de Zero. Two batteries, huh? There we go. So batteries require 2 ounces of mushrooms and copper ore. Quick breath of fresh air. Down we go. Crash fish. Ugh. See, they still haven't fixed that little issue. Whatever. Ugh. Sorry, caught me off guard for a second. Oh, good grief. Truth be told, I'd rather not explode all the crushed fish at once, so... that wasn't right. It's not responding? Oh wait, I know why. Duh. Now I can spelunk on all I want. Can't hurt. Bingo, that's what I'm looking for. Titanium. More titanium. Bingo! Copper. That's everything. One. There we are. Now I'm visible to the world again. Gotta keep myself full, don't I? Now looking at the software I'm using, I'm curious to see if any of the other big YouTubers actually use these. Probably, but then again, I don't know any of them personally, so I wouldn't have the opportunity to ask. Some food in me. Can't imagine how that must actually taste, though. Silicone rubber. Lubricant. You know what? I'm actually gonna turn this into lubricant as well. You never know when it might come in handy. That's right. Lube. Anyhow. 1 battery. 2 batteries. A power cell. Every time I hear the word power cell, I just can't help but think of Jak and Daxter the Precursor legacy. And those floating power cells. Bingo! Do I have the space for that? Oh, I've got plenty. There we are. And I already know the perfect spot to deploy it. Nope, where am I going? Then I heard something. Like I said, I don't doubtful anyone watched my last video. But what I plan to do is actually form my own little aquarium or zoo. Right around here. 16 tanks in total for every hatchable species. You know, every species here in Subnautica that has an egg. I know the reefback eggs haven't been implemented just yet, nor have the mesmer or the shuttlebug. But now that the cuttlefish... I mean cuddle like snuggle, like you cuddle a baby in your arms, not cuttlefish like the weird squid thing that gives off those mesmerizing patterns. If I remember right... That's a new sound. Just gotta make sure I don't do it over dangerous terrain. There we go. With this deployed. I don't have the ingredients for the prawn suit just yet, but I will soon. For the sea moth. Titanium ingot, power cell, glass. Well, look at that! I actually did. I guess I did need that lubricant. Anyhow, I got plenty of lead. I can make... Alright. And what I gotta do. And thank God the sun's coming back up. Another message. I hope that's not the sunbeam again. Because what I want to do, believe it or not, is get to the Aurora and find everything first, and then scout. Head to the... Lighter. Doesn't that almost look identical to our piranhas? Acid mushrooms. That's another reason why I chose this specific location for my base. A thermal vent right there, a few thermal plants, and I got all the power I could need. I'm pretty sure I have extra titanium back at the pod, but I'm just gonna take this with me just in case. Quartz, 2 glass, so I'm gonna take as much quartz as I can.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Thank you, Miss Obvious. Is that... Ugh, a bleeder. Wait, I know where I am. This is the Creepvine Caves.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation. 30 seconds.
Speak of the devil. Back down we go. There's a lot of sandstone deposits here. Problem is I don't need any gold or silver now. Limestone will suffice for me. Looks like that was the only one in this cave system, though. No matter, there are plenty around here. What amazes me is that this is supposed to be a game where humanity has come so far beyond our primitive ancestors, the Neanderthals, and yet here I am scavenging for resources exactly how they would have so many years ago. We may, no matter how far we may evolve in terms of progress and technology, at the end we always go back to our roots, for survival. And I'm not sure if there's going to be any left in that specific cave system over here. But you know what, I haven't checked them all out, so I might as well figure it. Just don't want to disturb the neighbors. Bingo. Just one more. Huh, I was gonna... Titanium. Bingo! Let's see, for the sea moth, what else did I need? titanium ingot, glass, lead. Alright, I basically have everything. I should have some extras titanium back at the pod to make the ingot, but let's find out. Sky rays, I think those are? They look no different than our own manta rays on Earth than the rays here on Earth. If memory serves, I think they're another species of shark. It's amazing how some creatures look so alike. It's basically due to common ancestry. Similar yet different. Battery. And I still have the silicone rubber from the last time. Sorry. I'm still getting used to this. Alright. Titanium. I have 1 titanium. I had extra silicone rubber. Oh well, live and learn. Now I have this, save this for whenever I need it later. I was trying to get thirsty. Let's see. Do I have everything? Almost just gotta make that ingot. Sorry, got an itch. Shame I don't Oh, sorry. Thing is, I don't really plan on heading to the Aurora immediately after creating the sea moth. As the fact is, I don't know the Reaper Leviathans hang out behind and around the crash site, but sometimes around that little beach, there's always going to be one that catches me off guard, and I prefer to be safe rather than sorry. Boom.
The sea moth is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Well, I'm African American, so I don't really have to worry about my glutes. There's a stereotype that we us men and women of color, are thick. I love this new heads-up display, though. And I also remember always equip the thermometer for scanning out temperatures in different environments, but now they've removed that and placed it here. Now, I can only go 200 meters deep, so that doesn't really help. Let's see. Jelly shrimp caves are more than 300 meters deep, so I can't go there. I've already scouted that wreck over there. Transport sounds a lot smoother than I remember. Wait. Ah, this one. There should be extra titanium I can gain from the fragments. Yep, more sea moth fragments. I'm not gonna scan them all immediately, because I could scan a room. I could use that titanium for later on, when I eventually begin construction my base. Metal salvage. Scan room. Which is good thing I also got this. Ah, that's bright! Really think I should be wearing some goggles or something for this. It's amazing how this kind of tech can work underwater without, electrocuting yourself. Is that? Oh yes, the battery charger.
New blueprint acquired.
Can't see in here. Come on, open up. What is this? I already have a laser cutter. Ooh, disinfected water, thank you. Battery charger. Laser cutter. Well, at least when I'm scanning for more metal not metal, nowhere to go. I know this probably just leads outside, but what's the point? Ah!
30 seconds.
Plenty of time, plenty of time. Sea moth is right over there. Not gonna drown. Come on, baby. I remember seeing in older videos, holy crap, there's a different room in here. Okay, I need out of here or I'm gonna drown. 12.
Oxygen.
Can I get out? Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. Something else I noticed too. Remember back in the old days, whenever he reached to the surface after barely having enough oxygen, he always was gasping for air? They seem to have removed that. I mean, honestly, I don't miss it, but in my opinion, that always made the game feel a little more realistic, adding to the sense of danger. Seriously, who is this woman? I've seen her picture like everywhere in the entire of the game. She's supposed to be significant or something? Just fragments. Not even so much as a PDA. Sea moth. More metal salvage. Sea moth. Sea moth. Yeah, nothing of particular interest. But it's a good place to know where I can pick up some extra metal. Is that a sand shark egg? I don't have the alien containment, though. I don't have the multi-purpose room. That's not until I eventually reach the island. I know there's more. It leads to the jelly. Ah! Hey! Whoa! Back off! No damage, though. You know what? I said I didn't want to do it, but I'm just gonna answer it anyway. The sunbeam's gonna explode either way, so might as well be sooner rather than later. It also doesn't help that I don't have the propulsion cannon fragments yet. Oh, wait a minute. I can just get those there. Like I said, I'm a little reluctant to do so. Consider that place is prime Reaper territory. There it is, the battery charger.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Officer Key. Now this is something I could use. Last thing he did was give me coordinates for dry land. We were group 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together. Good luck. This message will now repeat. Now this is something... I know it's a little too deep. I'm glad they got rid of the signals to carry. But now I can... something I can act upon. What did it say? Second Officer Keen's last broadcast location. If memory serves, that's the Sparse Reef. It's a little too deep for the sea moth to go, but it covers just enough distance that I can make a swim for it. Yes, Self. Oh, please tell me that thing's not following me. Good grief, it actually followed me. Are those lithium or lead deposits? I don't know, they changed the way lithium looks, so it's... Redwort. A common plant adaptable to many different environments, the redwort is a staple part of the diet of many smaller herbivores. Still, though, I'm surprised any vegetation could survive at all in this place. I'm reaching the safe limit for the sea moth. Stay unilateral. Is that a wreck? Thankfully, I don't know of any dangerous creatures here in the Sparse Reef, so I think I should be able to be safe. What is? Thermal plant? Bingo!
New blueprint acquired.
Ah! I know it's not that bright to us in real life because it's only a game, but still. I really should be wearing some goggles or a mask or something. Is that the power cell charger? Ah, you think these ever will actually have a function once the game officially releases? The Cyclops fire suppression system.
New blueprint acquired.
Will there ever be an actual purpose for these things? Hey, is that the light stick? That's where I came in. Thirsty. Probably more to this. And I'm starting to get a little low on the oxygen department, so... Huh. Now I know the other reason why it's called the Sparse Reef.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Sparse Reef. It's not just sparse of vegetation, there isn't much life down here either. Nothing else in here, but... Ah, there's more. What? Moon pool fragments. Oh yes, oh yes!
New blueprint acquired.
And this is... another one. Ah! Breeders! What the... is that? It's a tiny spadefish! So cute! And that is... more moon pool fragments. Is there anything else down here? Wish the sun would hurry. Get back here so I can... a locker. Okay, why? I don't want to edit the label. Office chair. Doesn't help to have some comfy space in your home, does it? That's just a floodlight. Sparse Reef Caves. Now I've got the light stick.
New blueprint acquired.
And the power cell charger. Uh-oh. Out of air.
30 seconds.
Little extra light never hurt nobody. %. What was that? Right. And I have no use for you, so goodbye. These should last me a little longer till I get a real battery. Sucks you can't craft them anymore. A nutrient block? Heck yes! What is this? The reinforced dive suit!
New blueprint acquired.
With more nutrient blocks! Yay! Tonight we feast! I'm starting to see some trace amounts of daylight.
30 seconds.
Thank you, sweetheart. Ow! Alright. Scan all I can of this wreck. There it is. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was too close. There it is. Sheesh, it sank this deep. Hey, is that a spadefish egg? The spadefish actually do lay eggs out in the open. Eye stalk. A cave-dwelling tuber dotted with luminescent photosensitive eyes. These eyes may in some way direct the twisted growth of the stems themselves, possibly in reaction to other light sources, proximity of cave walls, or other environmental conditions. The tiger plant. Eh, don't shoot me! PDA. Voice low. Keen, this is Aurora. Come in. This is Keen. Lifepod detached okay. Planet fallen in 30 seconds. The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there. Understood, but they're your responsibility now. Don't let them down. Captain, you need to evacuate. Negative. You guys need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent. Captain? Uh-oh. First, I need a quick rebreath of oxygen. Another message. I hope that's not for the sunbeam. Okay, here's an idea, and this may sound a little macabre to some people, but instead of just the wrecks, wouldn't it be a little more realistic to see some actual human remains instead of... I know some creatures actually consume the remains of their kill, but to find nothing else here, it's just... Oh yeah, that's an infected shuttlebug, alright. That's what I'm gonna look like soon enough. Oh yay, the ultra-high capacity tank!
New blueprint acquired.
Shame there isn't much else to acquire from these life pods.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
Life pod second. Crew log. To all crew, if you are reading this, then you have followed the automatic distress signal broadcast by this lifepod's onboard computer, contrary to my orders. I have been forced to evacuate. Your orders are to disregard my safety and attempt to reach the designated rendezvous coordinates at the nearest landmass. I hope to see you there. The Aurora Rendezvous Point. And I think we all know where that is. No sense in... There it is. A floating island. We made it! My god, look at the size of those floaters! I'm surprised now you can actually see. This variant of coral has adapted to survive in close proximity to other corals, filtering nutrients from the water and sharing them via a spore-like substances. Really? It grows around the base. No practical applications discovered. Still can't scan the groove clusters, huh? Whatever. The way this thing is oriented... This must have been on the bottom of the ocean at some point. These things just lifted it up. Finally, solid ground. The rendezvous point. CTO, yeah. Picking up multiple energy signatures on you.
Multiple faint energy signatures on the surface.
We have to go back out there. We can't be the only two that made it. Those are not the orders the captain gave me. And they are not the orders I'm giving you. This isn't chain of command. It's survival. The more of us there are, the more likely we live. Not necessarily true. The more of you there are, it's gonna be a little difficult to survive. Because not everybody's gonna be cooperative. Everyone's gonna have their own ideas of how to survive, and people are just gonna be butting heads. Corrupted? Whatever. My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water. If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates. I'm not letting you go back out there alone. I'm coming with you. Just leave me the PDA for anyone that makes it back here. Received emergency transmission from Second Officer King 2 hours after... These are my final orders. Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Couldn't hear all the detail. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. That's your best hope. Consider CTU... Oh, you and I lost its... Looks like I really am the only survivor. Well, we made landfall. And with that in mind, this video's starting to run a little long, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have to stop here. Thank you everybody so much for joining me on this little adventure, and I hope you actually like the video where you actually get to see my face. But, hit the like button to let me know you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're interested in seeing more, and share your opinions with me down in the comments below. And until next time, this is King Zero Phoenix, signing off. Laters!